Hey peeps, what's going on? It's Josh. I actually want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. Um, I'm wearing a hat because you'll see why in a little bit, or maybe depending on the way that I post these, maybe you've already seen. Yeah. So, I wanted to make a video because I was just watching um episode 14 of season 1 of The Fosters, and Maggie got me into it. And at first I was like, I don't know about this show. I don't know. Like, it seems a little, I don't know. But, I have fallen in love with it. Go figure. Maggie always knows. I can't even. But, Rosie O'Donnell actually plays a part, in this show. And she talks about how she was married a couple of times, and how she was so insecure and so messed up that she met this amazing guy, married him, and then she cheated on him because she was so not concerned, that's the wrong word, convinced that everything was going to be taken from her, that she wanted to go ahead and just fuck it up herself, because then at least it was on her terms. And I was like, damn, I had to pause it because ooh. I didn't have the I didn't have the easiest childhood, but I certainly didn't have the worst. And I've tried not to let my past define who I am, but I think on some levels I have, because I'm an idiot, and idiots do stupid stuff. And it made me kind of think, because these are the kind of topics that I feel like deserve to be investigated. Maybe not on a vlog on YouTube, but whatever, this is how I process, right? This is how I've processed for years now. I make videos and I talk about things because it's easier. Somehow, peeps, you guys have become my therapists, in a sense, because I don't need you to answer. I just need to talk it out. And yeah, I could pick up the phone and call one of my sisters. I could pick up the phone and call my mom. I could pick up the phone and call Maggie. I could pick up the phone and call mom or dad. I could pick up the phone and call people. But there's always the fear of being judged, or the fear of somehow revealing too much, or revealing that one thing that's going to make everyone say, I don't want to know Josh anymore. Fuck this, I'm out. This is enough. And so I make YouTube videos and I talk about things. But I feel like sometimes you see things when you need to. And I feel like tonight I was just like, some big changes are coming down the pipe faster than I anticipated. And I've been so freaked out. And to be honest, someone that is really, really close to me said some really awful things to me lately, or recently, and really fucked up my headspace for a minute. Sorry, Caitlin, there's going to be cusses in this video. I apologize, but sometimes you just need to drop an F-bomb. I'm sorry. Out of respect, I try not to cuss around my sister, but sometimes, yeah, pain demands to be felt, eh? And some things were said. And only today was I able to explain what was said to Maggie, because it was really hurtful. And it came from, I don't want to say who it came from, but it came from a person that it shouldn't have come from. And things were said that shouldn't have been said. And I'm 35 years old, so I shouldn't be letting anyone, mess with my headspace like this. But I did. And then I got into this cycle of, it's not going to work, things aren't going to be okay, I'm going to end up screwing my life up and doing something that I can't undo, and I got into this kind of scared downward spiral. And so I've been cleaning, because I clean when I'm stressed. And also, I dumped a whole pitcher of iced tea on my kitchen floor today. My onesie got wet and everything. I was so upset. My onesie is the dopest. So, yeah, I won't be wearing my onesie in the video because it got wet. Maggie, you'll know what that means. 2016 is going to be the year of change for me. Much like 2015 was. In fact, it's probably going to be for the next couple of years. There's going to be a lot of change. And, change is beautiful, and change is hard, and change is fun, and change is exciting, and change is hard. I said hard twice for a reason. Because it's hard. I'm recording this on my phone because I needed to record it, but my flip is down in the car, and I wanted to record this before I took Marvy outside. Pug. He's a pug loaf. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Hi, handsome. So, I don't actually want to play this to where you can hear it. I want to play a part of it so that I can explain it to you. Exactly. There's something about when they were talking about if you don't commit. And to be fair, Maggie, I've committed to you, but I haven't really committed. And this is where I come clean, because you deserve that. And it wasn't a cognitive thing that I was doing. It wasn't a decision to be... You called me out the other night because I told you I would do something and then I didn't do it when I said I would. And I'm glad you did that, because it shows me that I haven't been fully committing. Like saying, fuck this, I'm both feet in, I'm ready to go, and until I hear otherwise from you, I'm assuming the same with you. Because I've been scared. And that doesn't fucking serve either of us. It probably pisses you off. Because if I'm saying that I'm scared, it might be making you feel like I don't feel like you're all the way in, or whatever. And I do, but I haven't put both feet in. And it brings me back to the is it Girth or Goth? I can't remember, but it's the Crossroads poem. I read it on my YouTube channel, and I could find it for you, but no. I'm just going to explain. Basically, it says, until one is fully committed, and until one says, I'm going this way, and does it, there's hesitation, and hesitation fucks with providence, and providence is what makes all of the doors open, that with the hesitation, those doors won't open until you're right in front of them. It's like you go to the supermarket, and you gotta keep walking before they open. They're not just gonna open when you're in your fucking car and say, hey, we're over here, come on in. No, you gotta walk up to them and show your intention and show your commitment, and then they open. And that's how shit works. And for some reason, I have to learn these lessons repeatedly, which sucks, because why do I have to keep learning these things? I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you shush? Thanks. So, going on to the next part. Rosie O'Donnell is an amazing actress, but the writing in this is really cool. And I'm going to read it to you. Hopefully it's not copyright infringement, because I'm not actually like... She says, I've been married a couple of times. My first husband, sweetest guy, Jeff. Let me guess, something terrible happened to him, Callie says that. And you've never forgiven yourself. Rosie says, I cheated on him. I was so insecure. I didn't think I was smart enough or funny enough or thin enough for him to ever really love me. I never felt safe. I couldn't ever trust, so I couldn't ever commit. I was so sure everything was going to be taken from me that I took it away from myself. Boom. Okay? That gave me a lightning strike moment because on some level, I have made excuses for myself to not trust because I've been cheated on before. And blah, blah, blah. And, oh, boo-hoo, I had a bad fucking childhood. And all of these things that are going on. And I've been scared. And with all of those things going on, how could I possibly be completely committed with all of that fog in the way? How could I possibly be committed with all of that going on in my head and in my heart? How could I? All that does is cause craziness. And it's been causing craziness. I've been so freaked out. And so, like, we have to have a plan. We have to know exactly what's going to happen. Because things. No. I'm not going to be that scared person, that scared guy that hears a couple of bad things that mirror what my own inner critic says about me from someone else and lets it become an excuse to not step forward with certainty and with trust. And I find a girl I've been looking for all of my life. I finally find that girl, and I'm not going to fully commit. Fuck that. So, I didn't intend to say all of this. I was just going to talk a little bit about the quote and make it a vague kind of universe-like video. My house is a mess because I'm in the middle of cleaning and there's craziness. And also I have to clear out of my apartment because the goal has changed. The move date's being moved up. It's going to be February 1st. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't need to know how it's going to happen. I'm going to keep working hard. And together, Maggie and I are going to make this happen. And, I'm gonna actually post the other video before this. But Caitlin, you've said this before. Words have power, right? Words have power. And I believe that. And I believe that my negative self-talk has power. And I don't know that I can completely stop it 100% because I feel like that's not human. I feel like what I can do is focus on committing and not saying, well, what if it can't happen? Because those what ifs, wow, those what ifs will kill you. And that's basically me having one foot out the door, right? Because I talked to Maggie earlier today, and I've asked her more than once, and it's gotta be getting old, babe. I'm so sorry. It's gotta be getting old. But all I can say is I'm a work in progress. And I'm learning more about myself since I've known you than I think I've learned in the last decade. And it's good. It's frustrating, I'm sure, but it's good because I'm in the process of letting go of the fear. Of the fear of putting both feet in and saying, you know what? Whatever happens, I'll make it work. Whatever happens, I've got the moxie, I've got the gumption to follow through and do what I need to do. Excuse me. Could you not? Could you not? Let's just check. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no one out there. Crackhead. Go lay down. I've got the gumption to do what I need to do to make everything okay. I'm a grown-ass adult. What could happen that would be so bad? You know? And at what point do I actually start trusting myself to have it? At what point do I trust myself to be enough? At what point do I stop pushing everyone away because it's easier? It's hard in some ways, but it's easier. And I really hate it when I don't like the idea of something and then it ends up being awesome. Because I'm like, damn it, what else am I passing up on that I think is going to be terrible, but it's really kind of dope? You know, I mean, really, honestly. So the moral of this vlog is that I'm learning. I'm not going to say I'm an idiot because that has power, and I'm not a complete idiot. I just take a really long time to learn some lessons. And I love the Fosters, and I love my girlfriend so much. And I'm wearing a hat for a reason that if I post these in the right order, you will already know. And you will be laughing at me. Actually, my head's really cold. So, that's the truthful answer. Is I put the hat on because, my head was cold. And then, yes. Then I vlogged. So it was, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this so that I can get on with my evening. Let me know if you guys have ever felt any of these feelings, or if this makes any sense to you at all. I'd like that. But, you know, if not, that's okay too. So, much love. Peep out.